already on session 4. Last session, um, the coterie managed to pick up Fiera and Malenkov uh, in the airport, and then they went to their haven, actually a rental place that the character Henry has managed to get. They bonded well with Sierra, but they didn't bond at all with Malenkov. Actually, they actually hated him, right? And he basically stared at the wall most of the time, or threw offenses to everybody, right? And the night has came, uh, and the day has came, and you all slept, right? So I before starting, uh, let's have everyone to present themselves quickly and tell the characters, and then we start the session. Who wanna go first?
Ladies first, I think.
Fair enough. I am Myrta, and I'm playing Madame. She is a Nosferatu that acts like a Toreador.
Great.
Then Ventruse, I think.
Yeah, that's the traditional order of things. Hi there. I'm Dave. Tonight we're playing Henry Lorimer. He is a venture lawyer and family man.
And I am Enoch, and I am playing Bruno Telegra, a La Sombra getaway driver and most likely bagman.
We also have in the game Tiger, who is playing Cameron, a Bruja that follows the traditions of Camarilla, but unfortunately he's not here at the moment. We hope that he would join us later. Uh,
We'll
so
just assume that he agrees with everything we want to do.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you're gonna start this session sleeping, so I think it's easier to make him agree. Um, I need. Well, you all slept, right? Start of the day, the sun gonna rise up, so you close all the windows that the rental has, shut everything down, and prepare to get cozy. Malenkov lays down on the floor of the kitchen, and his retainers, his ghouls, are there by beside him. And Sierra went for a bedroom place, as you probably all went to, right? You rented a pretty big place, so it has a lot of rooms, and you can share it, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Like there are rooms for each. And so how each one will sleep through the day?
I'm staying there. I mean, we're supposed to be watching those people over. If there is not enough beds, I'm sleeping in the bathroom, but I assume that there are enough beds.
There are, but you're gonna share a room with someone, or you're gonna sleep by yourself.
It doesn't super matter to me, so my character picks random. If people walk into the same room, that's fine.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
take the second nicest room. I feel like our guest should get the nicest room.
I'll put her in the best bed here.
Mm-hmm. Malenkov can sleep on the floor. I mean, seems comfortable enough.
Yeah, he's sleeping on the floor here.
He's a weird guy.
He is.
We're very nice to him.
Yeah, I know. Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be working.
the two Chads are sticking close to Malenkov.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two identical, like.
Yeah, because they don't matter.
Yeah.
I've spent my days couch surfing, so I have no problem. I'm fascinated by Malenkov as I think the only other. Well, I've seen that the Sombra contact that both me and my sire have, but I think this might be the only other like older La Sombra, like clearly older La Sombra I've ever seen.
So what? You're gonna sleep on the floor on top of him?
No, I'm gonna sleep on the couch, smarty pants, and just
Stare.
observe, observe him. Like maybe he'll suddenly decide to chat me up because we almost had a conversation. So maybe he'll try me again, and I'm just really interested as to what kind of things he might say. It's kind of like seeing like an old mafia don. It's just like, I wonder what he knows. I wonder what I can get from him.
Yeah. Um, and then you all fall asleep. I'm gonna need a humanity roll from all of you.
How do we do that?
You click here on your character, you go to the beast, and you click here on humanity. And
Humanity roll.
yeah,
Uh,
well, you're lucky, lucky cottery. You all are very lucky. That's very good because if you all fail, that will be a TPK, right? A total party kill. But that's good that you all passed.
I'm unnerved that you
Yeah,
threw that out so early.
yeah,
And so
uh,
casually,
yeah,
you woke up as you would have died.
yeah, and especially because you cannot re-roll with willpower, right? So it was just that. Its stats are kind of dead again.
Yeesh.
Uh, you wake up all of Cameron's still asleep, but you wake up the three of you with the smell of gasoline into your apartment. Sierra's
So
still
much for the security
asleep.
deposit.
Malankov is not there. Neither the two guys. And actually, I shouldn't delete the two guys. Let's use something else. Let's use this, right? And there are two mortals spreading out gasoline into the apartment. They're just with a gallon of gasoline throwing around the place. And one of them has a lighter, so he's
Are
clearly
they
going to burn everything up.
are are they standing like anywhere close to a window or something that lets in sunlight, or are they just like inside?
They are inside the apartment. You all shut all the windows, so there is no sun inside the apartment. But it's clearly daytime because you are all feeling very bad of waking up. Like you're when you're imagine when you wake up like in the middle of your sleep by a huge noise, like a drunk man honking up his car like "Wah, wah, wah," like 3 a.m. and you just wake up and you say, "God damn, my crazy, crazy guy there," and you just like feels horrible inside, right? A headache and things like that for not sleeping properly. That's the way you all feel now.
No, I don't like that.
Absolutely, I
Um,
don't like that.
did you said it's the daytime? It's the daytime?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh
definitely
shit.
daytime. There's an alarm clock there, and it's like 10 a.m. now.
Oh my
Um,
god.
okay, can I use unseen passage?
I don't think you can use powers during the day.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna check, but let's see.
I think as long as you wake up, you're fine.
I
Yeah.
know there are a lot of restrictions. Let me check here.
Because if I can get the eyes of one of these random mortals, I'd quite like to dominate them, to to get them to stop doing what it is that they're doing.
Let me check the rules for awakening in the in Vampire Masquerade.
Another fun little navigation through the core book
Yeah.
with its incredibly easy to find information.
Yeah.
Or it is
Because
arranged very logically.
is there
Awakening.
any negatives for us to move around, like do anything as well, physically speaking?
Oh,
Uh,
let's see. Every night a vampire rises from their sleep, they must make a rouse check. If failing, this rouse check would raise the vampire's hunger above 5, they go to torpor. During the day, vampire's blood becomes quiescent, even gelid. Awakening during the day requires a humanity roll, a difficulty depending on the level of crisis. A fire or or other life-threatening situation is 3, which was the one that I gave to you. An urgent message or decision is difficult 4. Inconvenience to deal with is a difficult 5 or higher. Once awakened from day sleep, a vampire can only act for a single scene. At the end of that period, to remain awake longer, they must make a humanity roll at difficult 3 to keep awake. A critical win makes them then awake as long as they want. If a kindred acts during daylight hours, the maximum dice pools they can roll equals to the humanity rating. Yeah, no, you can use disciplines, but you cannot have a higher roll than your humanity dice pools. And you also are only awake for one scene, right? Which will be this one. Um, let's see if there is anything written that in disciplines. I think it does not. I know a thin blood usually when they have like the day walker, like the day drinker that they can actually walk during the day. They cannot use
mhm.
their powers properly, but they don't have many as well. So, but yeah, you can
Uh,
use your disciplines. You can do unseen passage if you want to, if you just want to get out of the apartment. But
Oh, no, no, no. I'm not getting out of the apartment. I'm going unseen passage and then going to murder the guy with the lighter. Um, it's hard to defend against something that's entirely invisible.
yeah, for sure.
Do I need a rouse check for waking up as well?
Yeah, you do.
Then
Everybody
it's
does.
just
Hmm.
two rouse
oh,
checks in a
just
row.
gets better and better. Ah,
Yes.
god damn it. That's bad news. So I'm actually on hunger 4 now.
I'm on hunger too, and I'm invisible.
The lawyer needs a Snickers bar.
Oh
Stat.
yeah, I'm gonna turn into Joe Pesci. It's bad news.
Or Abe Vigoda.
Uh,
Does this mortal man fits into your unique taste of blood, Mr. Venture?
I hardly know him.
Oh, they fit mine perfectly. This is the perfect situation for me, though.
Considering that now I'm invisible, can I walk up to the one with the lighter,
Yeah,
grab the lighter, and shove it down his mouth?
yeah, that's a strength plus brawl, and he doesn't have a lot of defense because he doesn't see you. Okay, so that's one success. Do you have potence?
I do.
Does it's the little body, so it's a aggravated damage, right?
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah.
free, apparently. I can
Hmm.
just do it. So I'll do it. And
You can use willpower to increase your successes here because you only had one, so you can.
yeah, I would like to re-roll the one dice that I can re-roll.
Sure.
I'll do it on Discord. I'll use one more
Okay.
willpower.
Go ahead.
I have 2 successes now.
That's better.
And I use lethal body. How unusable would a lighter be if you fed it to somebody?
Uh, the issue with the lighter if it falls into the gasoline and starts the fire, but other than that is it's okay. Are you going to like punch the guy very strong, or you're gonna catch the lighter and punch him? What you gonna do exactly?
I'm gonna grab the lighter and shove it down his throat.
Oh,
Through his teeth if I have to.
okay,
Mm.
okay. Well, you got two damage, two aggravated damage, right? Um, so you cannot like kill him with this blow, but of course you're gonna do some good damage because he's a human. He probably has five of health, and you just gave him two. So essentially, you pick up the lighter and you punch his jaw, and you break his jaw. Like his jaw just dislocated from the up part of his teeth, right? Or it's just you hear it snaps, and you break his jaw, and he feels like a dumb mouth, right? Well, if you try to speak, right, he won't be able to speak anymore because you broke his jaw, and he's bleeding a lot and trying to yell pain. Ah! And that's it, right? The other guy just panic, right? He
Um,
grabs a
I'm gonna
gun and
mesmerize the other guy.
yeah. So he grabs a gun and now it's a combat. So what you all going to do, right? And this is a combat situation.
All right.
I'm gonna continue punching the guy that's already bleeding until he's dead, hopefully.
Okay, okay.
Um. Oh shit! This is bad news. If I want to mesmerize, I got to rouse for this.
Hmm.
You're gonna
Yeah,
I
try
let's
to
wouldn't
risk
take
it.
that
you're gonna try to mesmerize him.
Yeah, I'm gonna mesmerize him. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell him. So let's rouse and see what I got.
And
risk it for the frenzy biscuit.
what about Bruno?
Eh,
Um,
I'm fine. I'm good. It's all good. It's all gravy.
Bruno is seeing the look of mesmerism on our lawyer Venture's face and seeing Myrta take out her frustration on another one. So he'll be like, I'll just wait 1 second, see if either one needs my help.
Okay. So the order of combat is melee first when you're close combat, then firepower, gun power, and then movement and strike, and then powers, right? Uh, so the first thing is Mirta with this guy that you're punching him and he's completely numb, right? So go ahead and roll strength plus brawl. One
Hmm.
success, right? One success. You can.
Unfortunately, I'm starting to run low on willpower. I'll spend one willpower and re-roll the 2 dice that I can, but that's the last willpower that I'm
Do we
spending.
not regenerate willpower per session?
You do. As you woke up, you regenerated composure plus resolve in terms of numbers of power. No, no,
Okay.
sorry, it's the
Oh,
higher attribute between composure or resolve that you generate in willpower, right? So, for example, if you had 3 resolve and 2 composure, you get 3 willpower during the night, right?
Hey, that's exactly what I have. It's like I'm an example.
Okay. Yeah,
Let's
it's good to
see.
have 3 composure.
Let's see.
Uh,
It's one
I
of those
have
good traits.
I have 2 successes now. Um,
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for the guy. The guy had 2 successes as well, so that means you hit him with 1 damage, right? And when it's tied, the attacker beats the defender. It's a mortal game. So you punch him again, you give him another damage.
I'm
Uh,
just gonna continue doing this every single
mhm,
combat.
sure. Um, he's gonna try to hit you. He's only defending himself. He's kind of numb, so he's not gonna do anything. He just dropped the gasoline everywhere. Uh,
Clumsy.
roll for me dexterity with athletics to see if you are not based in gasoline as he dropped
Give me a
the
sec to
gallon.
find it.
Sure. There was a bit in your dress, but nothing major. You are dancing around in the shadows, trying to move quickly. Well, the second thing is gunpowder, gunfire, and this guy takes out a shotgun and fires at Dave, Harry, right?
No.
So he said, "Fuck! There! Wake up!" And then he fires the gun towards Henry. Henry, please roll me dexterity with athletics with 2 dice as penalty. Uh, since it's also it's 1 dice only for you. Roll 1 dice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can only roll 1 dice for this
yeah, it's
anyway. I'm
one
not
dice
like
and it's a hunger dice, right? One
uh
success. Yeah.
1 success.
So I'm gonna make this guy. I think it's fine. 4 dices for him. I think it's fair. Composure with firearms.
Tell me I'm not just torpid and
He had a
oh,
You are so lucky.
he had a
I
total
am.
failure. He had a total failure. He tried to. He just shot at the wall, right?
Or he forgot to load it.
Yeah.
Whoops, that would have been smart.
Oof, I'm not getting my deposit back, am I?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a problem. For later. And now it's your turn, right? You are using your power, so
Right.
you can
Uh, I,
mesmerize
I
him. You're gonna need a roll
I roused
because he's
already.
prepared.
Yeah, I roused already. So let's roll mesmerize. If I can for some reason. Here we go.
Mm.
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna reroll 3 regular dice if that's all right.
Okay.
Uh, sorry. Oh shit, what happened there?
So dominate, mesmerize. It's a manipulation plus dominate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, I rolled that, but then I.
And the
Here we
guy
go.
is intelligence with resolve, which I think is fair to have 4 dices. No, not
Oh jeez.
composure
Okay,
and
so
intelligence.
2 successes. I assume that my hunger is getting in the way of this. So what he will say is, sit down and do nothing.
Mm-hmm. He
This guy
had
is going to
four
resist.
successes. He resisted.
So he's more mentally strong than he is good at shooting things.
Yeah, I think he's so focused in his gun that he didn't look at your eyes at all. So you just said that and it didn't work.
Oh man.
And so you said you were waiting, Bruno. You now
Yes.
notice that you probably should do something.
Yeah, thought the lawyer had it, but he doesn't. Just a second. I'm just adding ashes to ashes to my frequent roll because I feel like I'll be using that soon. So I'm gonna rush up, and I'm going to guess that this is going to be dexterity and brawl. I'm gonna rush up and clock this guy in the face, and because I don't like being woken up in the middle of the night, I am going to use um, lethal body.
Okay.
Does that add a die?
So let's see which power you're using. You're using.
Uh, Lethal body, level 1 potence.
No, that doesn't add anything, but it does aggravated damage to the more people.
Okay. So does dexterity plus brawl make sense?
Uh, what's the attack exactly?
I'm like doing like a running up and uppercut.
That's strength plus brawl.
Okay.
Okay, so two successes. You roll
And
three.
I'm going to take the option to re-roll 3 regular dice, but I can't do it here, right?
You can.
Do I
You
do it
go.
on here or do I do it
You
on Discord?
go on history of the rolls here, and you pick up the dices you want to re-roll here. Like for example, you want to roll these five. So you put re-roll three regular dices, and you choose the five, and you continue like it just did now. And it's like another five, so it didn't work. But you can only you had
I
only
actually said I got
one.
2 successes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, 2 successes the same. Yeah.
yeah. You only have like one dice you can re-roll, right? Because the other two are hunger dices.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just roll on Discord if you want to 1d10.
And this is which is the command for this one?
It's just 1d10. Just right.
Oh,
Type
okay.
1d10.
There you go.
Okay. Uh, so how many successes? Two?
That would be. Is it 2 or is it 3 now?
Three. Three. Three successes. I'm gonna roll for dexterity to the athletics for him. That's two. So you hit him and you give him one damage.
But it's aggravated?
Yeah, it's aggravated. So he's bleeding, right? You punch him, you him, and he's feeling a lot of pain, right?
Good. That's what you get for waking me up.
Now the second round of combat. Remember that combat usually has only 3 rounds at maximum. So, madam, you're gonna keep punching the guy, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to completely like kill him with my punch force.
Okay. Um,
Not with that roll.
Enoch, Bruno, you're gonna keep punching the guy as well.
Actually, I'm going to grapple him
Mm-hmm.
and bare his neck for my hungry, hungry hippo friend.
I'm
Okay.
Oh,
gonna
you're gonna feed
re-roll
him to
one
me.
die.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Okay. And You're gonna bite him then, Henry.
Yeah, I'll bite him.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. So,
Do I have to roll for that?
if he's holding the guy, you don't have to roll for that, but you're gonna have to roll willpower. You actually gonna have to spend a willpower to drink from this guy, right? Uh,
Well, I don't know that for a fact. Um,
Here comes the lawyer.
okay, so, actually, never mind. I'll spend the willpower.
yep. Because I think
All
that's
right.
the bane of the ventral, right? When
Yeah, yeah.
you
If I
don't.
want to, if I want to drink from someone, but he may be like he seems like a driven kind of guy who perhaps, you know, he really hates kindred and wants to kill them. That's the impression I'm getting. But, that may or may not fit into my particular desire for ambitious go-getters.
Yeah, that's probably the rationale you threw in your brain after you use your willpower to convince
So does it
yourself
taste
that
like
you should
shit?
do.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, it tastes like shit. Yeah,
All
but
right.
you
Well,
are hungry and it's well, it's a mouse burger, but it's still a burger, so you go for it.
yeah. Um, I figure we might want to talk to this guy afterwards, so I'm only going to take
Yeah.
two.
But first, before you drink, Bruno has to hold him, right?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah,
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
yeah, exactly. So
Strength plus brawl.
yeah, strength plus brawl against his dexterity in athletics because he's
No,
gonna try to dodge you because he still wants to use his shotgun.
Not with
Uh,
that roll.
yeah, you grapple him. Okay, so Henry can drink from him. And Mirta, did you roll attack? Strength plus
Yeah,
brawl.
I got 2 successes, but now I'm on 1 willpower and I'm never spending it again till we
Okay.
sleep again.
A
Uh,
storyteller. While Harry is drinking from this vessel, can I take the shotgun?
yeah. He dodged, Madame, and he sees you grabbing him, Henry dipping his fangs into his neck. This guy just panics and he tries to run. He's still not out of the apartment yet, but he has a broken jaw, he's bleeding heavily, and his friend is probably dead, right? So he's
No,
trying
but
to run.
soon. Um,
So last round of combat. What what each will do?
Assuming he doesn't reach the door into the outside, I'll try to tackle his feet and bite his ankle.
Okay.
from now on, your nickname's Chihuahua, just so you know.
So do a strength plus brawl. You are the one closest.
Ooh.
That's very good. That's very good. I'm gonna give him a penalty because he's not looking at you. So that's only two successes from him, and you got three, right? So you actually
Yeah.
managed to grapple him and you bite his leg, and you caught the artery there, so you
Oof.
are pumping blood into your system. You
Yay!
can
Can
slack
I
one of your
feed?
hunger,
Yay!
and he bangs his head at the sink when he's falling, and with the pleasure of being drunk at it, he just faints, right? And Henry, you are drinking this blood. It tastes like
Yeah.
crap, but you are very hungry. Are
Hmm.
you gonna drain him or are you gonna try to control yourself?
No, he is not tasty enough to drain, and also I am gonna want some answers as to what the fuck is going on here. So I'm just gonna take two.
Okay.
Take myself
Uh,
down to two hunger.
but you're gonna have to control yourself. Roll a willpower test.
Okay. Ah, yeah.
Just click
Let's
on the
see.
willpower.
That's not so bad. Three successes.
Yeah, that's not so bad. You actually taking from him three
Oh
blood,
shit.
and he's knocked down. He's probably going to survive, but
Probably.
he might die if he's like sick or something like that. Uh, but he won't wake up, right?
Okay, so no interrogations. That's a
Yeah.
shame.
The other guy is fainted, uh, but yeah, you may try to wake him up.
Has anyone ever seen Scarface?
Of course I've seen Scarface.
Then you know what we should do.
Put him in the bathroom and like threaten him with a chainsaw?
Yes, that's exactly what we should do. But we don't have a chainsaw, but we do have a shotgun, and shotguns can be just as messy.
Yeah, yeah, alright, let's do it. Do you have any handcuffs or anything? I don't have any handcuffs.
We both look at the Nosferatu. You must have handcuffs.
I mean, currently I'm still sucking on some dude's leg, am I not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bring
you
this
already
guy back
stopped,
in here.
right? Because it's you just slack one hunger, right?
Fair enough. He doesn't have a jaw if you want to interrogate this one. I'm
Yeah, he
not
won't be able to
entirely.
speak. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Let's get him in the washroom.
All right.
Close
So
the door.
you put
You're letting
both
that
of
draft in.
them in a bathroom. You close the door. You lock the door with the key. They are both
Before
fainted.
we do that,
Hmm.
can I break the legs of the guy that I was just feeding on to make sure that he's not leaving?
Sure. You
Thank you.
just tap on his knee and break his knee.
Yeah.
Whoa, was that really necessary?
I'm looking very pissed right now, and I just answer with yes.
Okay. Um, did Sierra like stir at all during this?
She's asleep, just like Cameron. Uh, I'm gonna need you all three to roll a willpower, humanity roll
Right.
again, because the scene has
To see if
ended.
we fall asleep immediately.
I'm not even gonna roll. I'm gonna fall asleep immediately. If that's okay.
That's okay.
I got a crit.
Yeah, you're still wake up, and now you can be wake up
You're
until
so.
you go to bed. Let's put it this way.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit down on the couch and I'm gonna just like take my gun out of my jacket pocket and just like sit with it, kind of nervously looking around myself.
Yeah. Well, Madame just went to her bed and just oh, fell asleep.
I don't blame her.
Uh,
It's very stressful.
and you
I'll stay
both
up
are
with you.
awake.
Because we just had a moment. Lasombra and Vontrue just shared a moment. That is
We just
huge for the
shared a
vampire
moment.
community.
You fed me like I was your child or something. It was beautiful.
Or a
You're
lover.
looking a, you're looking paler than usual, so I thought you need some help because I think this is gonna be a busy day.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, but I'm gonna finish off the one that doesn't have a jaw because I'm getting a bit hungry myself.
Well, we only need one of them, but one of them needs to talk and explain exactly what is going on here.
Do remember that the one that doesn't have a jaw is the only one that has enough blood to perhaps wake up.
Yeah.
Good thing you're sleeping. I didn't hear that.
I was naughty. I drank a whole
She
lot of stuff
talks
that's
when
bad
she
for me.
sleeps. She talks when she sleeps. She just Remember that I drank too much of that guy. You didn't
It's,
drink
it's,
that one.
it's incredible. Like the sass literally never stops. It's just constant. It's like a stream of sass.
Oh, Chihuahua. I
All
guess
right.
I can hold off for a bit.
I don't think that guy's gonna die, but I also don't
Plus,
think he's gonna wake up anytime soon.
when they're knocked out, it's not my style, so wouldn't work anyway.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat, man.
Well, let's get these guys. Let's see what's on them. Let's frisk them. Do the whole
All right.
police thing.
Sure.
Let's look for clues.
I don't think you need any rolls. Technically, would be investigation with intelligence, but it's you can check his pockets, right? You
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what these guys have got.
The only thing that it's weird, besides of course the guns and the gasoline and you know all the things that would kill you,
Hmm.
is you notice Henry a card of Blue Velvet's club.
What?
Now I don't feel bad that they're about to get raided by a bunch of anarchs.
The fuck did this come from?
You know that Blue Velvet is the club of the Malkavian.
Which Malkavian? All of them,
Well,
or a
The
Bruni,
particular one?
Malkavian Primogen.
the Primogen, the son, his name is Son, and Bruni usually takes care of the club.
And remember, I sent the anarch Genghis. He's gonna go attack them. So it's kind of funny.
Is this your fault? That's the question I have here. I don't want to be a dick about this, but like, is this
I don't.
preemptive, like revenge for your little redirection?
So what you're supposing right now is did the sheriff tell Blue Velvet and then allowed for Blue Velvet to strike at this operation that involves the prince?
No, they wouldn't fuck up like this either. This is
Exactly.
something else.
I think this is a funny coincidence, and now I feel way less bad about sending anarchs there. I didn't feel bad. I'm just kidding.
I really like that place, but now it's going to be super awkward every time I go.
Hey, yeah, remember that time you tried to burn me while I was sleeping? Does that mean I get a free drink now?
Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. We might want to. Hmm.
Wow. I
Why?
see that our other guest is still here.
Well, she.
So,
Wait. Where the fuck did the other guy go?
puzzle pieces.
The little hobo-looking guy. Where did he go?
Either he had this organized. This makes a bit more sense. Because, well, let's go check the door. Does it look like the door was like bust in or anything? Or does it look like it was just opened?
No, they busted.
Yeah.
It was busted?
Yeah.
Okay. So someone bust in, took the old man, took the Chads with him, or took out the Chads, and then left a couple of new Chads to burn us while we sleep, with the other Sabat Lasombra.
Why would they swipe one and not the other?
I would guess that he, old man, had his own plan, and maybe his own plan is with somebody at Blue Velvet. Maybe somebody at Blue Velvet doesn't want the prince to succeed.
Bruno, would
Yes?
you have? Did you get the impression that Mr. Malenkov was somewhat lukewarm to this plan?
Yes. That being the old one, right? The old
Yeah,
geezer. Yeah.
the geezer with the beard and the sunken eyes and the general cadaverous look about him. Yeah.
I would like to do something. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I would like to do wits and streetwise roll because
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this kind of behavior is reminiscent of organized crime people in a sense.
Sure.
And I just want to see if I can come up with an idea as to how it would be. And by the way, while I do this, I watched Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning last night. It's so good. Da-da, da-da, and kill. Oh, there we go. Yeah,
I
and
also have a
just
role I would like to do after this.
Okay.
nope. Too early in the morning for me.
Oh
Yeah,
I,
one
no.
I
success.
almost have an
You,
idea.
yeah,
Uh,
you cannot discover anything more than that.
Actually, I'm going to think a little bit harder. Where's history?
It's
Yeah,
usually
you'll
in
have it in
academics.
V5.
Yeah, history knowledge as a whole is academics. But if you're looking
No, I
for,
meant history as in history for roles.
Oh,
oh, it's here on the right side here, up right side.
Oh, under dice log. There we are. Okay, I closed that before because it's taking up too much room. Da-da-da. There we
So
go.
what do you want to do, um, Henry?
I
what I would like to do is I would like to do an intelligence and politics role and just try and recall literally everything I know about the Malkavian Primogen.
Sure, go ahead.
I assume my kindred politics specialty applies here.
Yeah, especially it's Camarilla, right? So yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead,
yeah, yeah.
go ahead. No
Kaboom.
problem.
Let's see. All right, that's not too bad. 3 successes.
Hmm.
you can do better than that.
Yeah, okay. Let's reroll me some extra dice. Okay, that's an extra success there. 4 successes.
You know he's besides the fact that he owns the Blue Velvet, he's deeply paranoid, right?
Hmm.
He's uh, paranoia, and it's there are Sabah everywhere. He hates the La Sombra clan
Oh,
deeply.
that's
Now
convenient.
So
I
you know.
really don't feel bad about setting anarchs.
Hmm.
What's his name again, did you say?
Son,
Son.
Son. Hmm.
Son. Okay.
Like father and son.
That's odd. Um, yeah,
Story,
so
storyteller.
Yep,
Okay, now I am Camarilla La Sombra, correct?
correct.
Okay, and am I aware of the deal that was made by La, um, Sabat La Sombra to become Camarilla La Sombra?
No.
Damn it. Then I would say that this guy would 3 successes give me enough of a vibe that this guy that we were watching was not on the same plan as our other La Sombra friend. As in, like, clearly had a very different idea of what was going to happen. judging by the incredibly rude behavior and the looking off at the wall type thing.
That seems very likely in your head.
Yeah, this
Time
is
to. I think we have to wake her up. Not Chihuahua, the other one.
no, there's no point. We can't do anything until night falls anyway. You should get some sleep. I'm gonna sit here on the couch and like freak out quietly. And then as soon as we can get out of here and do our thing, that's what we're gonna do. I don't want to wake up no Sabat Lasombre of an age that I can't guess in case she does some weird shadow shit to me and I don't know.
You have a cell phone?
Of course I have a cell phone.
Can I use it, please?
Yeah, here you go.
I'm going to call Molotov.
I love that guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask him to do a stakeout for me at the Blue Velvet.
To do what exactly at the Blue Velvet?
A stakeout.
What would be that?
Just
Yeah.
to like tell me what he sees going in and going out of
Okay.
the Blue Velvet right now.
Okay.
It's always handy to have a day walker.
Yeah. He's actually immortal, right? But go ahead.
Well, yeah, well, still. He
Yeah.
could walk around in the daytime. I can't
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Technically, all mortals are daywalkers.
Yeah. You called Molotovs with a burner phone, but not the one of the sheriff, right? It's the one you
No.
bought
No,
at
no,
the,
it's
at the
it's
store.
it's a,
Yeah.
a phone I have, a
Yeah.
plausible deniability phone that I own.
Yeah, I recall that from last session. And then it goes beep, uh, and then Molotov pickups. Right? Hey man, that's a bit early. You just wake me up.
Yeah. I need a huge favor from you.
Oh man, what happened?
Don't worry, it's nothing big. I just need you to go do a bit of a stakeout for me. I can't do it myself right now. I'm a bit tied up. But trust me, I'll make it worth your while.
You're really tied up, or you're just like it's an expression. I'm waking up, man. Be more precise. Clear, clear.
Right now, I can't go, so I'm asking you if you can go check out the Blue Velvet, what's going on there. Keep yourself out of sight. Do like a stakeout like the pigs do, and just keep track of what's going in and going out. And I'll call you later and ask what's up. If not, meet up with you and give you something worth your while.
Okay, man. Okay, I need to wake up first, but sure. I'll do that. I'll do that. You're not any. You're sure you're not tied up, right? You're.
I'm not tied up. You don't have to worry
Okay.
about that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll bring you some coffee too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna need coffee, man. Last night was hard. Okay, and good news for you. I think I got the money. It's just, damn. Well, we're gonna meet in a couple of days. I'll call you. Okay?
Of course. You're a prince and a gentleman. I'll reach out to you. Don't worry. I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Okay. And then he.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Bye.
Toss the
Speaking
phone
of
back.
tying up, we should tie these two dipshits up and gag them as well.
Yeah. I guess we'll look around and see what we can use to tie these guys up, whether it be bed sheets or.
Yeah. Henry's resigned himself to not getting his deposit back on this place, so I'll just tear up the bed sheets if I have to.
I'm gonna make a mental note that I should always just keep like a thin of zip ties with me because they make like the quickest cuffs in the world.
Always remember that the one that doesn't have a working jaw can only make funny noises.
Yeah, but he's got hands and he can write.
Yeah, but why waste, a good gag on someone that can't speak
She
anyway?
really does talk too much in her sleep.
Yeah, she does. She does talk when she sleeps,
So much
and
sass coming.
she
Yeah.
actually replies. That's what's the most fascinating, right?
What's
Because
worse is that she
usually
won't even
when
remember
you,
having this conversation.
yes,
She is
she won't.
unique among vampires.
She won't. She won't remember anything. She will gonna wake up. She will barely remember that she fed.
That's super weird. All right, I'm gonna
So
tie them up.
yeah, you're gonna do all the kinky stuff. You tie them up. You gag them,
For
and
pulses, make sure they're both still alive.
yeah, the guy that Harry drank is with the pulse very weak, right?
Is there like a mini fridge in here or something?
I've just had the same thought as you. I just had the
Yeah,
Maybe
exact
it like
same thought as
hydrates us.
you.
Is there like
yeah,
a
yeah. There is a
like one of
fridge.
those like
Yeah,
is
there's
there
a
like a
fridge.
Monster Energy drink or something I could shove down his throat? That'll do it.
Uh,
Orange juice. Give him some orange juice.
Orange juice, okay. You've done this before, haven't you, Bruno?
Well, I used to do blood drive back in the neighborhood around Warzone.
Oh, okay. That's mighty
yeah,
socially responsible of you. All right, let's just
I'm
pour it down
gonna
this guy's throat.
I'm gonna roll a luck roll here. Yeah,
If he dies, he dies.
yeah. That's Ivan Drago style.
Yeah.
You have you found like orange juice, but those very artificial ones in the fridge.
Uh,
Yeah, the sugar will
So
still help.
yeah, lots of sugar and not so much juice, but sure.
I really want to slap this guy around and figure out what he knows.
Um, I don't recommend slapping unless he really doesn't want to cooperate.
I might slap him anyway.
I thought you ate. I thought you weren't hangry anymore.
Well, look at the fucking wall, Bruno. Look at the wall. Like this cost me like $1,000.
Actually, I'd be more worried about the rug with all the gasoline on it.
Fuck, you're right. This place stinks. Oh
I'd say,
god. I'm
I'd
gonna
say
get
open a
bad
window.
review. I'm gonna get a bad review for this.
Imagine the owner review for you, right? It's like you got.
It's like
I rent
sugar
the
blast in
place
the
for
wall.
one. I rent the place for one night, and from one guy for one night. And there's gasoline in the carpet, and he fired a gun
2
in the
dead
wall.
bodies in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh no,
What the
they won't
hell?
be there
All the
before we
sheets
leave.
shredded. You stuffed my bear in the drawer.
Yeah, yeah. There's yeah, you stuffed my bear at the drawer. Yeah, the bear is at the drawer.
Yeah, he was staring. I didn't like it.
Fuck you.
There he is. There's a guy. There he is.
Uh, so, what do you do?
I'm trying to think if there's anyone I could call that wouldn't be sleeping right now, to help out with this, but there isn't anyone. We can't leave the building because of the evil Daystar that will make us catch fire.
Yeah,
And yeah, I mean, pretty much, I'm out of options. I think really we just gotta wait till the sun goes down.
Does like Uber or DoorDash exist in this world? It should.
yeah.
I don't know what kind of phone you have. I can't use touchscreens.
What do you want?
Well, are there any supplies you think we need for this interrogation?
I don't know. I've never really interrogated anyone anymore. before.
Me either. This is going to be fun.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, I normally just dominate people until they tell me what I want to hear. So
Oh, true.
it probably will work.
So we just have to get them awake.
Yeah, I mean, if they're still alive, shit, this is.
That would be awesome right now. An adrenaline shot. That would be so amazing right now.
I don't know where I could get one of those.
Yeah, me neither.
You could roll or contacts or streetwise with intelligence.
We're really just gonna like Pulp Fiction this guy in the heart.
Yes, I'm glad you're on the same page as me.
All right. I don't have contacts for this, so I hope you do.
Actually, I do have. Yeah, I would have underworld contacts. I would have druggy contacts. But I'm just going to set this up right now. Intelligence and streetwise. And done. So, am I rolling this to see if any of my contacts would have something like this?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
roll intelligence with streetwise or streetwise with contacts. Mhm.
I did intelligence and streetwise and got 3 successes.
Yeah, that's enough. So you remember a guy that has a lot of drugs, sells a lot of drugs, and he do some stuff like for overdose. That can help out.
Fantastic.
He looks like Eric Stoltz.
He has some, products to use when someone gets overdose. He doesn't
And then
want
this is
people
the night that
killed or
Bruno and
anything.
Henry became like best buds. Just so.
just through hijinks
You want to call
and
this
movie
guy to the
references.
Haven?
Yep. I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna call a guy. You got like a credit card on you or something?
Oh, for fuck's sake, you want money?
Oh yeah. Actually, cash would be best if you got some cash on you.
Yeah, I
Unless you
have
do
cash.
crypto. Okay, good.
Of course I
I
do
don't.
crypto.
Of course you do crypto.
Okay. So takes like 3 hours. Um, Probably Molotov ask the guy to go, and it rings the inner phone right from the building. It's the doorman saying, oh, "There's a guy here. He's saying that has a delivery for you."
Oh yes, that's right. That's for us. Please send him up.
Uh, okay. Then he opens the gate. The guy goes up, and he bangs on the door.
Um,
A couple of minutes later, of course.
it's you. you can do the purchase.
Oh, I'll
You
do the
just run
purchase, shall I?
because
Hello.
this is just a courier.
Yeah.
May I see your wares, Mr. Courier?
Yeah, he gives you a bag, and he gives you like a machine for credit cards. Like it's $1,000.
I'll give him the cold hard cash for my wallet because that's untraceable.
Okay. He grabs the cash, puts it in his pocket. He does like this. Ah, what you guys been using? It smells like gasoline in here.
Yeah, one of
Yeah,
our
it's
friends
my
got
cologne.
huffing.
Yeah. Exactly what he said. Huffing. We huff the gasoline.
Mm.
That's why we need the adrenaline, I guess.
He goes away, and you listen like he's saying like crazy fuck. But
All right. Do you have any idea how to use this thing?
I did see a movie once. But
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Let's do
You
it.
can roll medicine, intelligence with medicine. Do you have medicine? No, you don't.
Maybe it's better I do this then, because I don't have any medicine, but I'm
No,
pretty
but
smart. You might not be able to. Yeah, I got no medicine. Do you have more than 3 dice in intelligence plus medicine?
no, I have 2 dice. I don't even think I have anything in
Fuck
medicine.
it. All right. Okay. We'll do it. I'll do it. I take the syringe out, and we're putting it on the guy who I drained. Right? He's getting the
yeah,
adrenaline.
yeah.
Yes.
All right. Here we go. I pull out the syringe. I take the cap off, and I hold it above him like I'm gonna sacrifice him to like a dark god or something. And I'm just like, all right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And I plunge it into his chest. Intelligence plus medicine. Just like
Yeah, that's
two
enough.
successes.
That's
That's not
enough.
bad.
That's enough. That's enough. You plunge the injection to his chest, and you just please wake up, please wake up, please wake up, right? And it goes. It takes a while, and yeah, a couple of minutes, and the guy just he wakes up, and so he's startled, of course.
Wakey, wakey, sunshine. We got some questions for you.
Uh, 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 please, man, let me go. Let me go.
Oh, well, that's all dependent on just how persuasive you are that we should let you go. And the more information that you give us, the more peace of mind that we will have that we can let you go without consequence.
Okay. Okay, what do you want to know?
Who are you? Who sent you? Why are you pouring gasoline on me while I'm trying to take a nap? And where can I find your employer, I suppose?
My name is Mike. I, I have been sent him here by Bruni. She's at the Blue Velvet.
The Blue Velvet?
Yeah.
Bruni.
When were you sent here?
Uh, Last night she gave me the gasoline and things, and said that I was supposed to kill everybody here.
And you were just like cool with that? Jeez, I thought I was a dick.
Hey, well, she's very convincing. Yeah.
Hmm. Um. How many of you are there? Just you and the other guy, or is there other people?
There are some people like you.
Some people
Uh,
like me. What does that mean?
you know, don't wake up during the day, but you guys did wake up during the day, so I don't get it. What just happened
Hmm.
there?
Oh, if there's one thing for sure, Mike, you're gonna get it.
Now let's cut Mike a little slack here. He's obviously had a stressful evening and daytime. Um. So, Furnace, the person that he described, do I know them?
Yeah,
Would I know of them?
you do know she works for some.
Shit. Okay, and she's kindred.
Yeah, the other kindred, it could be anything, but
Hmm.
she probably didn't only send ghouls, right? Probably there are. She bosses other kindreds, right? So she probably
Yeah.
would just given the order.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to know if this guy's a ghoul, actually. Did she give you her blood?
Not hers, but yeah, yeah. I drank blood.
Okay, that
There
means
is
you're in the game.
there is a guy called Snowman. Yeah, that's it. Snowman.
Snowman.
Yeah, he's your kindred.
Okay, that's
He's your guy.
a fucking weird name, but whatever.
You
Your
know,
buddy
I'm
here too.
really
Yeah, yeah. We both we're together. Yeah, in this mission.
And he also drank the snowman
Yeah,
blood.
yeah, yeah. We did. Yeah. Can you let us go now, please?
Ah,
no, no, we can't.
yeah, I mean, realistically, there's not really a lot of upside for us in letting you go. So,
Yeah, it sucks to be you guys. I hope you had a really good night last night, because today's gonna suck for you. But good news, I'm gonna find out what blood filled with adrenaline does to me. So that'll be fun.
No, no, please don't kill me.
yeah.
Don't kill me.
Okay. Experiment time, I guess. All right. On you go.
So,
And I'm gonna have myself a lovely sip of adrenaline filled blood.
so you're gonna drain him, or you're just gonna kill him from drinking his blood?
Oh, yeah, he's done.
But you're gonna drain him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, and then you bite the fangs on him, and you drink all his blood until his heart stops pumping, and he dies. And your hunger goes to zero because you killed the person. So,
It
and
was a
you
ghoul.
also get
A
a
stain.
stain on your humanity.
And that's the splotch. Oh, wait, on my humanity. So I put that at the end down here, right?
Are you speedrunning Humanity Zero?
Oh, wait, no. Just one stain?
Just one stain.
Okay. He, like you said, he was in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're in the game, you die by the game.
You win or you die, right? Like Game of
Yeah,
Thrones.
exactly like Game of Thrones.
Hmm. If he was just some schmuck off the street that got enticed, that's one thing. But if he's a ghoul,
Yeah,
nah.
I'm not judging you here.
No, we've had a really good night, and I'm really awake now. So let's figure out what we're going to do.
Um, well, honestly, I think we should keep Mr. like Busted Jaw here in case anyone else is hungry when they wake up. Because I'm pretty good right now, and you seem
Oh,
fine.
Yeah,
I am perfect.
you're vibed. You're very. It seems like you drank a Red Bull. You
I'm
really.
Act 2 Charlie Sheen in Wall Street right now.
Yeah,
Oh God,
you could
you're like
definitely
Sean
drive a
Penn
car.
in the like second act of Carlito's Way.
Yes.
Or are you like third act Scarface?
Yeah, I just put together too. Or I'm like
Oh
entering
jeez.
into third act of Scarface. Yeah.
Okay, you've given me a very specific level of how like tweaked you are right now, so I appreciate that, but also I am afraid for you.
I really wish there was somebody else to beat up.
I guess you could just like do push-ups until you fall asleep.
I'm gonna draw on Cameron's face.
I'm
Uh,
not going to stop you.
okay. You draw on his face something,
That's
and
what he gets
then
for not waking up.
you roll another humanity check.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, only him. Yeah, no, that's not enough. After you drawing his face, you just sleeps. You just collapses.
Jesus. All right. Guess it's just me. I'll just sit here until everyone wakes up. I'm gonna sit down, my gun, and just hope that no one else tries to home invade us.
Yeah. Well, you sit down there. You got the shotgun. You got the guns. Um, it takes you eventually get some sleep as well in the chair. Takes a while, but you do. And you all wake up around 7 p.m. 7:30. Sierra is still sleeping, and you wake up, and the guy with the broken jaw is has woken up as
Yeah, we just
well.
left him in like a washroom with the body of his dead friend, which is
Yeah,
like
Mm-hmm.
pretty cruel
yeah.
now that I'm thinking about it.
He's a
Mm-hmm.
bit traumatized now, and you all three
Mm.
are awake.
Dude, I'm also traumatized. My suit is absolutely covered in gasoline.
You don't need Ralph check. You already rolled when you in the morning.
Um,
Hmm.
are
Oh,
the tied up people in the bathroom?
Mm, one of them. The other one
How,
is, unfortunately, he didn't make it.
um, how how immobilized is the one remaining?
As immobilized as you left him, he still doesn't have a jaw.
Well, in that case, I'm
So,
gonna go and have a shower.
you're gonna let him watch?
I
they're,
don't
they're,
care, man.
well, let me make some room for you at least, and I'll ashes to ashes the one I killed.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I want no part of this.
Okay. Do you have to do a Ralph check for ashes to ashes?
Let me just check for you. Yes.
Okay, so do it.
Okay.
Okay. So Madame starts showering. She can close the door right of the shower. She doesn't have
Otherwise, I would
to.
be angry glaring at him the whole time.
Yeah.
It was
And
probably the most terrifying moment of this guy's life.
and the guy was like, "Oh no, 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 no." But then he doesn't have kind of jaw anymore, so he's probably
The torture never stops here.
yeah. And he
It's like
just
that poor sucker in Prisoners.
see his friend becoming dust, and then he just
This is the game you wanted to play, friend. This is what happens when you lose.
It's yeah. I mean, obviously Cameron is still asleep, which is slightly annoying to me.
Mhm.
When is does Sierra look like she's getting ready to wake up?
After the shower, and you all do that, and as you go back, she wakes up, and Cameron has woken up as well, but he's silent. He's a silent type for tonight.
Hmm.
And she goes and, oh, good evening. So why this place smells like gasoline?
Well, I'm very uh sad to say, but it appears that there has been a couple of things have happened this evening, but someone seems to have tried to assassinate us, and it appears that Malenkov has either been snatched along with his ghouls or has flown the coop, absconded, run away. Do you think that that's a likely scenario?
I think, well, I don't know him very well, but it's most likely that he just ran, that he actually betrayed us.
You think?
Why would he run?
He has a bag. His retainers has a bag. He, maybe the retainers put him in the bag and he just went out during the day.
Jeez. So you're telling me that there's a, I mean, quite, I mean, he seemed like a quite murderous type.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, and he's just loose in the city now.
Yeah, but we have
Shit.
time to get Elysium, right? She looks at the
Yeah,
clock.
Elysium is 9 p.m., right? And it's
Yeah.
like after 7.
Yeah, now it's like 8, right? You already shower and things like that, so.
And we're all covered in gasoline. Um.
You can change
Okay,
clothes.
so yeah, I got a spare suit in this rental because I
Mm-hmm.
knew I was gonna change. So I'll change into a kind of a nice kind of coal colored suit.
Sure. So you all change clothes and go to the car.
I'll
Go
take
to
clothes
Elysium.
from the Chad that tried to attack us that lost his jaw. I'll take his clothes.
So he's
Okay.
naked now. Are we just leaving him here? I mean, I thought someone might want to feed, but you know.
Well, I thought we would just throw a match in here and make it look like that they were actually successful.
I mean, I've already lost my deposit, but this is maybe more heat than I like, no pun intended.
Well, we could just.
I could imply that there was some kind of accident, and you could just you know, do the turn him to like the mush that you turned the other guy to.
Or we could return him to the Blue Velvet. He's a living receipt.
You can also use your mental powers as well. Again.
Fuck, I suppose I could. Is it really worth it though? I mean, this guy's just a fucking ghoul. We could just. I wonder.
I enjoyed the disdain in your face. He's just a ghoul.
Yeah, he's just a fucking ghoul. I mean, what could I do? I could erase the guy's memory, but like,
Same here.
yeah, you know what? Let's not bother. Let's just, you know what? Somebody should just kill this guy, and then Bruno can make him go away.
No, I kind of like the idea all of a sudden of him being receipt.
You want to drive him to the Blue Velvet and like toss his naked, mutilated form into like in front of just a bar that like people go to, that kindred go to. Buddy, have you ever heard
Yes.
of this thing called the Masquerade?
We're just dragging in a naked human.
Yeah, but like, I mean, that's. I think. All right, okay. It seems like we might have made an enemy of the Malkavian Primogen. However, it's still gonna piss off the prince if this happens. So can we maybe just not?
Well, do you want to deliver him to the prince and let the prince decide what to do with him?
Is
He's
that
in the
guy
game.
already gold?
Yeah, that's not a bad
Mm-hmm.
idea. Let's do that. Let's bring him. If he belongs to this snowman guy, then yeah, shit, let's do it. Okay. Let's
Why
bring
not
this
have
asshole.
why not have an easier test? If he is already gold and he belongs to someone, then he can't develop a tie to someone else, right? And if he isn't gold, we could ghoul him.
I don't know. I mean, if that's
Somebody
what
wants a
you want to do.
boyfriend. Somebody wants a boyfriend.
I stare angrily.
That's still cold, but never mind. Anyway, I'm sure that this reprobate is not Madame's type. She's a very classy lady.
But they both have messed up faces. It works out well.
Dude.
Would you like to join the man in the bathtub?
All right.
Sierra just say, I think we need to go.
Yeah. All right. Okay. We'll bring our friend out. Okay. Put some pants on him. I don't
Uh,
care if they're original pants he was wearing, but just you can't walk him out here without pants on.
I grab one of the white sanitary garbage bags from under the sink and I make a diaper.
Jesus Christ. All right, that'll do. Come on.
Okay, so you're gonna put him in the minivan.
Yep, in the minivan.
Okay. Um. So we are back at the minivan scene, but you, please, Bruno, roll me Wheats plus Drive. Yeah, that's more enough, more than enough.
You're good at driving.
Yeah.
Well, I mention it at the beginning of every episode. And I did get to do some bagman activities, so it came true.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you managed to get to Succubus Club.
Do you have a naked Chad token?
Nah, I don't think it's worth it. Let me find everybody. Sierra. Punk guy. Only his pants on. Garbage bag. Where's the camera? Here. Okay. So you all get to the Succubus Club. There is, as you go in it, you're gonna leave the guy, right? Somewhere, or what you're gonna do with the guy? You're gonna just jump
Um,
in the blue velvet? What are you gonna do?
I'm going to wait for Henry to return to answer that question because this is a camera etiquette thing and we're already on thin ice. So I'm going to err on the side of caution and say, let's just think about how we want to do this now. The order of operations. And Henry just had to dip for a bit. He should be back in a second.
Okay.
So I'm going to give a call to Molotov and see if he has anything to report, just to fill some time.
Okay, Molotov just say that blue velvet's normal. Nothing happening there.
Excellent. And I hand the phone
Hmm.
and I ask Henry, okay, so how do we want to play this?
Entering the Succubus Club with only half of the guests that we
Person?
were supposed
Oh.
to bring, and one semi-naked ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
What would be
well,
the politically most savvy way to do this?
well, our diaper-wearing friend is a nuclear bomb that we are about to hurl into the center of Chicago's Kindred Society. uh, what we're about to do, if we bring this idiot in, is set the prince against a major member of his Primogen Council.
I know, isn't it an exciting time to be alive?
It really is if you hate stability, safety, and not being like in the middle of a war.
I look over at the
So,
Bruja. You got to be loving this.
all right, okay. Jeez.
The Prince is
You
a
know,
Bruja, isn't he?
No,
no, he's a Ventrue. He's one of mine.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna like this at all.
Okay, this is what we're gonna have to do. I I'm gonna need to talk to PKJ before this all begins and explain the situation, and we follow his lead, okay?
I say you take Cam with you, just to look somewhat impressive,
You
and
don't
we
think I
can
look
hand out here.
impressive?
More impressive, more impressive. Really
Thank you.
sell it.
All right.
just a reminder that Succubus Club is a club. So essentially, in the first floor, there is a dance floor full of people, mortals, right? And there are many floors. One of them has the Elysian.
Yeah.
There are lots of private rooms for feeding and things like that. If you just enter with a
We need a back
half
way in.
naked
Yeah.
man, it's gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
weird as hell.
So, Sierra should come with me and Cam,
Hmm.
and Bruno and Madame should wait round the back with the diaper man.
Hmm. So I can pull the van to the
Yeah,
back of the Succubus
sweet.
Club,
That works.
and
I'll
then
entertain the diaper man.
you can just uh, ring us when we're
Actually,
good to come in.
you know what? I think it would be a lot better if Madame came to the club. You don't want to
Okay.
wait. You don't want to wait in the back with the diaper man, do you? You want to come to where people are seen.
I can stay or I can go. It's up to you.
That
No,
would
it's up
make a
to
great
you,
song.
obviously.
I'm
But
gonna grab some coffee. Go ahead.
no, I think you should. I think you should. You should come and it's a place for fashionable kindred who are trying to make a like a splash. I think it would be good for you.
And who's sitting with the diaper man?
Me and Cam
No,
got your tongue.
oh yeah,
Is
yeah,
that what you want to do?
yeah. We could switch you out. Yeah, that makes more sense.
All right, let's go for a walk.
Hmm. A little sachet. It's gonna be great.
Into the happy club of happiness, eh? That
Yeah.
totally did not try to set us on fire.
No, this is a different club. It was the Blue Velvet that tried to set us on fire. This is the Succubus Club, which is, as far as I know, has never tried to set me on fire. Actually, no one's ever tried to set me on fire before. It's a new thing, new experience for me. I don't quite like it.
All right, let's sashay into the club that didn't try to set us on fire.
Yeah, I mean that's a selling point if you're a kindred, frankly. But it's not the club itself, more the proprietor of the club, Mr. Sun. Hmm. So what's does I assume that Madame doesn't really club often very more anymore.
It depends. Like kindred clubs, I might hang out in.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is like the thing about the Succubus Club is it's kind of like semi like my understanding is it's like semi a kindred club, but there's also like a mortal side to it. So I'm not quite sure how uh kind of low key you'd have to be, but I'm guessing that get away with entering and just kind of like not being obfuscated, so long as you're not like too out there with it.
I can wear a large brimmed hat. I don't look that much not like a mortal unless you see my face.
Yeah, that would probably work. Either way, I mean, like it's
I'm back.
all right. We have decided that that Madame and Henry and Sierra will go into the club, and Cam and Bruno and Underpants Man will be in the van at the rear.
Okay, so Madame is gonna go with you, right?
Yeah, she's gonna
Okay.
start her stuff.
Okay, so these two
She's gonna
guys
act Toreador.
stays in a van, and you all four go in. As you all four go in, you can pass to the nightclub. Everyone dancing. The lights are very dark, so nobody actually noticed Nosferatu. Will probably think it's like some kind of costume. So there is
Yeah.
no issues there. You all notice that mortals are like dancing and yeah, right, all having fun. But most kindred that are on the dance floor, they are pretending to drink alcohol, pretending to dance, pretending they actually enjoying what they're doing, but they are just there to eat.
Yeah. My eyes are peeled for one of the prince's ghouls. I assume that there's one around.
Yeah. And what happens is you notice you go up to the floors and you notice that the sheriff was on a small stage with some other people. He was
Perfect.
playing some songs. He got some music instruments in his hands. It was like his band, right?
Oh, are they
And
good?
no,
No.
they were not playing. They were just setting the instruments up. And as you approach, he look at you. He looks at Sierra. He goes down the stage and approach you all four. Let's see if I can find him here. And he goes and say, "Where's the other one?"
Damien, Sheriff, it's a pleasure to see you again. So we have a little bit of a situation. As you can see, we have one of our guests. However, the other, Mr. Malenkov, has apparently absconded, disappeared, um, coinciding with an attempt to burn down the apartment that we were staying in last night, which we have reason to believe may have been masterminded by Sun. We
Okay.
have a ghoul belonging to a kindred named Snowman in a van behind the club who will tell you anything that you need to know.
He just
How,
scratch his head and say, "What the hell?" Ah.
yeah, it's been a busy day and night. Somebody, and I think we know who, is not happy with whatever His Grace is planning this
Okay,
evening.
okay. So let me tell you something. I'll take care of the ghoul. I'll
Okay,
talk to the prince. You don't ever mention that for anyone, to anyone, right? The prince will
naturally,
solve this. Okay?
naturally.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. And take her inside Let's do this meeting without Malenkov.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Sheriff.
He goes to grab the goal, and you all four joins in and go to Elysian. When he just arrives there,
Perfect.
Bruno, and he says, "Give me the goal, and go inside the club, please."
All yours, Chief.
Right. He grabs the barely naked guy and goes away.
Where did his pants go? This is, is this a garbage bag?
He's just like, oh, what?
Be a waste of pants.
Also, his face is like he's like got broken jaw.
Yeah. And so we have the Elysian.
Ooh, it's nice. This is in the nightclub.
Yep. In another room. I'm gonna have Prince Kevin Jackson. Genghis is here.
Oh, what? He's here?
Yeah.
What the what?
Isn't he supposed to be blowing up the Blue Velvet right now? A plan that I am far more behind than I was last night.
It's here. Who else is here? Um, your sire, Bruno, is here.
This day got so much better.
Brony is here. This guy, Bengalura, is here. Alexa is here. And Sierra. And I think that's fine. Rosa is here. I'll put her downstairs. Ballard is here.
Hey, it's Ballard.
Oh, I'm missing someone. Two people actually missing.
Sierra?
Sierra is one of them. She's here.
There she goes.
It's gonna be with you guys. And there is another one that I'm gonna find here.
Yeah, is the Malkavian Primogen here? Hey, it's Khaled or Cedric.
And everyone, as you joined the Elysium, uh, everybody like noticed something besides Genghis and the prince, right? So Henry noticed Ballard downstairs.
Give a respectful nod
Uh,
to my my venture colleague.
Yeah, and he replies back. Mirta, you see Khalid, but everybody's calling him Cedric. Like, hey Cedric, how are you? And things like that. And of course, Bruno, you notice your sire there.
Yeah.
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 So
I'll go cozy up.
the meeting starts, and basically, you have some time if you want to interact with any kindred. That's kind of the time before the meeting actually starts. So, do you want to talk to anyone who wants to talk to anyone?
Oh, I'm gonna sidle over to Ballard,
Mm-hmm.
find out what he knows about this little shindig.
Says, uh, probably same as you. I don't
Hmm.
know. I only know that there was going to be the delegation, and there's a big thing. And it
It's all very
seems
mysterious.
There seems that there's a lot of these delegations throughout many cities. That's the only thing that I heard.
Are you aware of the clan of the people
Yeah,
involved?
yeah, sure. They are the Sombra.
Hmm. This is happening all over?
It seems so.
Hmm. It's very curious.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea of what the prince might be planning?
I'm not sure. If he has any plans, he has kept with him very secretly. Secretly.
Hmm. Well, it's sure going to be an interesting show either way.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm here on downstairs. Just appreciating from afar.
Well, I'll catch up with you soon, Mr. Ballard.
You too. Take care and,
I
and,
want to
and
talk
good job.
to.
You did a good job.
Well, I wish I'd managed to bring. You know what? Thank you.
He nods to you.
I would love to talk to Luna.
Yeah. You get close to your sire, and she makes a gentle touch at your head and your hair.
Aw.
And I always loved your hair. But go ahead.
Yeah, everyone says I look like a Bruja, but what do they know?
It fits well with you.
So I kind of give her a quick rundown because this does involve the Sombras, and I
Hmm.
say like we got one, but the other one looked like they wanted to get the F out of Dodge. Like, do you
Yeah,
have any? Have you ever
that's
heard of this one?
that's very typical of Malenkov. I heard some stories about him. Never met him, but I heard some quite tragic moments in his life. When he was young, that's the most famous moment of his life. When he was young and still immortal, he lived in Siberia with his parents, and his mother died. His father couldn't bury the mother because of all the snow, so he dropped the body on a cave. Malenkov went to the cave to sleep with his dead mother body, basically for several nights in a row. She was decomposing near him, and he was going there every single night. That probably messes you up, right?
Probably.
A lot. And he was immortal back then. That's before all the killing. And after that, he murders his own father. He puts his father above the snow. His father was already old and sick. He just murders him, and no mercy at all. And he just walks around. Then he became a kindred and a war hero, killing everyone that opposed him. He's a psychopath, the worst kind. The reason he symbolizes what I wanted to stay away from our clan.
So I can understand why. Um, what's her name? Syria. So
Sierra,
Yeah.
Sierra. I can understand why Sierra would want to talk to the Camarilla, but why would he want to talk to the Camarilla?
that's probably politics. He's probably here because they want to send Chu. but he probably didn't want to come. Otherwise, he would have been here, right?
Yeah.
So he's kind of being a rebel right now.
But then
He's,
why even bother making the trip?
yeah, that's the $1 million question, right?
Like, if anything, he kind of looked like, uh, in my opinion, kind of like an escorted prisoner.
My guess, we're gonna find out in the next couple of nights.
Well, as long as he doesn't break the Camarilla's masquerade in the next couple of nights, I guess it'll all work out.
Oh, he will. We're gonna need to find him for sure. And, Madame, do you want to talk to someone?
Hey,
Is there a
Khaled or
way for
Cedric.
me to approach Mr. Cedric alone?
Yeah, sure.
Didn't you send someone to burn his house down?
Yeah, but I warned him.
Yeah.
I'm sure he won't be mad at all.
He look at you and says, uh, "Hello there, Mr. Madame, right?"
I stare at him and go, Khalid.
"Oh no, you're confused. My I am Cedric." And he shakes your hand.
Can I take out the temporary phone and call Khalid?
Can you do what? Sorry.
Take out a temporary phone while standing here
Yeah,
and call
sure,
Khalid.
sure. You can. And it just rings like, "Meow, meow, meow," and nobody gets it.
So he doesn't have a phone on him.
Yeah, yeah. And then he says, "I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Madame. I need to tell you something. Your friend Khalid was destroyed tonight. His restaurant was burned down, and he was inside."
I just smile at him and go, don't count on my vote, Khalid, and walk away.
Okay. Uh, do you want to speak to anyone else? Anyone?
Um,
I'm
i- is it possible for me to have a word with the prince before he talks?
Mm, yeah, sure.
Might be a bit presumptuous of me, but
Since you have a
Good eve-
backstory of that, you can.
Good evening, Your Grace.
Good evening.
Has the sheriff appraised you of the situation?
Yes, he did. Don't worry about it.
Hmm. Good. I'm glad that I don't need to worry, but I would just like to pledge myself and my coteries support in any further help that we can be in this situation.
Uh, sure. I will talk to to you and your coterie later tonight. But as a reminder, you have done a good job. But the night hasn't been over yet. You still
I'm
have a
sure.
task to do, and we will talk later. Okay?
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
And then the meeting starts,
He's not mad
and
with me. That's all I wanted to know.
the prince starts appreciating everyone for being at the Elysium. So, welcome to our Elysium. As always, it warms this old body to see so many familiar faces amongst our number tonight. I want to take this opportunity to thank our escort group, or should we call them bodyguards, after last night activities. It's kindred like you that make life just a teeny bit easier. So props to you. And he claps, and everybody starts clapping to you as a coterie.
Yeah, just gonna soak this up.
If
So,
only my brother could see this.
without more ado, I introduce the elephant in the room. He points to Sierra. I'm aware
Yes.
that my decision to invite such uncommon guests into Chicago is controversial, to say at least, to say the least. However, I'm sure there's a good reason why our dear guests have embarked upon such a dangerous journey into Camarilla land. If it wasn't clear already, our visitor is of Clan La Sombra. Please approach the stage under our banner of peace. We are all interested in what you have to say, remembering that Elysium is a sacred ground. So no disciplines, no powers, no nothing, right? No violence. Sierra steps up, and just as Jackson is about to continue his speech, he grabs the mic out of his hands. And she says, I am Sierra Van Buretz. My presence in this town is not a matter of flight, betrayal, power, hunger, or destruction. As mentioned by many in this Elysium tonight, my brother and I have been sent here as representatives of our clan with one purpose in mind. Our clan wishes to join the Camarilla. And that's kind of a mic drop, right? Moment. Everybody gets startled when she says that. Genghis go crazy. He grabs a bottle and he's throw at the wall, right at the painting of Annabelle. And he just starts yelling like, "That's that's horrible. That's unacceptable. She's the enemy. She she can't like just infiltrate and destroy the Camarilla within. That's and the city within. That's crazy." And a Luke that is on the room just says, "Yeah, that's the Anarch's job." Mowgli.
Ooh, sick burn.
And everyone is just mad and big noise to the room, and the prince says, "Silence, order." How we'll meditate about this and see how we should proceed. Until then, we are on sacred ground, Elysian. Remember that. Please, my sheriff, Damien, is already here, right? Yeah, he's here. Take Sierra, to that place. I mean, he doesn't say the place exactly, right? She will be safe there and secure. And of
I
course,
lean over to Luna and be like, wouldn't she be safer with you?
and he goes and say, "I need a moment to think about her request. Please carry on." And he goes up to the coterie and goes and say, "Well, first of all, good job. You done you done what I asked, and you will be rewarded in the future properly. But the task hasn't been over. The other guy is not here. And from what
Yeah.
I heard, he's trouble. So find him, bring him to here, staked if you must. But he needs to be, not destroyed."
Shit. Okay. Yes, yes, Your Grace. We'll get right on that.
Okay, I'll see. I'll think about this request now, and later tonight I'll give my answer. So you have this night to find him.
All right. Well, we'd better get on that then.
Yeah.
Come on, Coterie. Come along. Let's go.
Henry, we're
Yes,
not a
madame.
dog.
No,
Oh,
no, you're valued collaborators and friends. Let's mosey, shall we? Time's a ticking.
I kiss my sire's hand and set off with the coterie.
Yeah.
I'll
So
hook Henry
go ahead.
by the shoulders and go, "Come on, Henry, let's go."
I already said let's go, so let's go.
Somebody roused Cam. He fell asleep again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not even in the room, right?
He's
I
still in the
forgot to
van.
put him
What
there.
Yeah.
happened?
You fell asleep
Yeah.
in the van. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So what happens when you interrupt a kindred's sleep? They get all like nappy, you know.
Yeah. Probably angry mood. Like didn't have
Yeah.
proper coffee in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah. Terrible.
Well, that's it for our session today.